Welcome back, friends, to part two of the demo presentation on personal effectiveness program. In the previous video, friends, if you watched it carefully, I was talking about two different skills that are needed, especially working remotely, as well as for first-time managers. So I will continue exactly from where I had left in my previous video. So this is where we were when I talked about these two very important skills or techniques, whatever you think of it, basically to develop more and more trust, especially if you are a first time manager and if you are a leader who's working remotely. And if you are a first time manager and a leader who's working remotely, then definitely work on these two skills. Next, we come to some techniques, as I was saying in the previous video, how to improve the team handling skills, especially working remotely. So these are some of the typical ways we can do that. Then let me talk about a very negative thing, that is micromanagement. Even for first time managers, this is a problem. Even for leadership groups working remotely, for the first few months, they found it difficult, and some are still finding it difficult. The answer to this is delegation and trust. As I mentioned, trust building is important, and delegation. Again, we can talk about this particular subject of delegation in an entire new video. Expectation setting, again, this plays an important role for first time managers and also for people working remotely. Since this is an effectiveness program, so I thought anger management is an important thing, because working from home is a challenge, really. People thought it was easy, and people opted for working from home before the pandemic. Now they've understood that this has byproducts and side effects like anger issues. So stress and anger issues are basically byproducts, and as you can see, the results of work from home culture. And what are the pros and cons, and what are the reasons of anger? First of all, that has to be clear, and that has to be worked upon. So why anger management is important? Because that can take care of a situation and control the situation for both parties. uh, Fight and flight response, that is, these are the responses that we have when we are put under the pump, when we are put under pressure. And trust me, personally, I've felt it. I've gone through this stage, I know, and many of you watching also will give a nod to this, saying that yes, this is what we have also faced. So basically, results are not really something to write home about. Energy is wasted, increased stress levels, and all kind of diseases creep in. Reputation goes bad, and you're not that person, but you react in a way that we all want to have a good image, but sometimes things are just out of hand, and we react, and it spoils the whole show. So you can actually do a self assessment at times, and maybe try and see why you basically get angry, and prioritize it, and even you can give scores to it. Which of these makes you more angry? And because if you're aware, then and it will not be easy, but down the line you'll be able to really manage it. Again, some results of anger issues, as you can see, it's not something that again we can write home about. Lack of sleep, depression, these are very, very serious issues, especially work from home. Anxiety, so you need to really take care of this, really take care of this. How to manage tolerance, it's easy said than done. Honestly speaking, it's easy to lecture, like many of you might be thinking, but true, I agree with you. Awareness of triggers, as I mentioned, some techniques like breathe slowly, calm down, talk to yourself. So you can typically use a lot of stuff, but easier said than done, friends. I agree on that. Emotions causes stress. Again, anger management and stress are related. So these are emotions basically, and it causes stress. So it has symptoms. You can see some of these, it can be different for different people. It can be one or two of these, but definitely, again, you will agree with me that these are some symptoms. And again, you might have felt it in recent times. Personally, yes, I definitely have felt it. Again, result of stress is not something that we can talk about really, but we need to talk about for students, for employees, for professionals. Doesn't matter across, boards. There is a problem and mismatch of expectations, comparison. So this starts from a very early age and childhood, and people just recklessly continue this with people in the society and family members, and they create a very unwarranted scenario and environment for some people. That is quite sad. Results of stress, again, short temper, depression. Again, it's a serious issues, diet issues, weight loss. These are serious problems. We need to monitor this and we need to try and get out of this. Go out on morning walks, take your time out if possible. Spend time watching something, which makes you happy. Be with people who makes you happy. Talk to people, do video calls, buy things if that makes you happy, but don't get stressed. How to manage stress? Lots of techniques. An entire day will go on this. But the need is to, again, easier said than done. I agree. I agree. So as of today, let me end here. There are lots more videos that I'll try and make. Especially as I said, I will bring more into this personal effectiveness excellence program. And also I'll make some videos on some corporate organizations, I think, in the future. So keep watching my show, The Pep Talk, and thank you once again, and have a jolly, jolly well good day. Bye bye.